Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. First, I want to introduce Frank Rourke, who is Shanann Watts' father, and Frankie Rourke, who is her brother. Mr. Rourke would like to make a brief statement. Please understand, based on where we are at this point, please be respectful. He has chosen and asked not to answer questions. And Mr. Rourke, go ahead, Mr. Rourke.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Shanann's dad. This is his brother, her brother. We would like to thank everyone in the Frederick Police Department and all the agencies involved for working so hard to find my daughter, granddaughters, and Nico. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to the candlelight visual and saying all your prayers. They are greatly appreciated. And keep the prayers coming for our family. Thank you very much.
This afternoon, my office filed formal charges against Christopher Lee Watts. The charges that we filed are as follows. 3 counts of murder in the first degree after deliberation, 1 count naming Shanann Watts, 1 count naming Bella, 1 count naming Celeste. Each of those is a Class 1 felony. We also filed 2 counts of first-degree murder of a child under the age of 12 by a person in a position of trust. Obviously, you can tell based upon the elements of those and the description that those counts name Bella and Celeste as victims. Those are both also Class 1 felonies. We filed 1 count of unlawful termination of a pregnancy in the first degree, which is a Class 2 felony as a result of Shanann being pregnant at the time of her death. We filed 3 counts of tampering with a deceased human body, each of which is a Class 3 felony, each of which count obviously names Shanann, Bella, and Celeste as victims. Please keep in mind that at this point these are merely allegations. There are formal charges. However, the defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The defendant will be advised of these charges and the possible penalties as well as his rights tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock in Division 5. As I talked about last week, we also filed this afternoon a motion to unseal the affidavit in support of warrantless arrest. That was granted by Judge Kopkow this afternoon. That warrantless arrest affidavit will be available this afternoon at the conclusion of this press conference. Please understand that because this investigation is still ongoing, I am not able to, nor will I answer questions about the investigation itself, or the facts of this case, or the facts of this investigation. But if there are questions about procedure or the charges themselves, I'm happy to answer them.
Mr. Rourke?
Yes, sir.
At any point did you consider the death penalty?
Way too early to have that conversation.
Why?
Because I don't have to make a determination on that until 63 days after arraignment.
Is that something that you are considering?
I am not going to answer questions about that at this point. It is way too early in the process. I simply filed charges today.
Mr. Rourke.